Hello and welcome back to Talk with me, Matt.
And me, Ben.
And this is our unbelievably exciting reaction to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So Oli Bearman replaced the ill Carlos Sainz this weekend at Saudi Arabia for practice 3, qualifying and the race. Thrown deep end, Ferrari red, the first British driver in Ferrari red since Nigel Mansell.
Yeah.
Not an easy thing to be done. So what do you think?
Well, he had a cut down FP3 because of Zio's crash, so he didn't really have a huge amount of time in the car before qualifying. Qualifying P11 and almost knocking out Hamilton for Q3 was pretty impressive. Drove a very good race and ultimately came home in P7. Some good fights with Tsunoda and obviously held off Norris and Hamilton towards the end. So I think you can be pretty proud of what he's done today.
So we think that it'd be a good thing to see him on the grid at some point. Hopefully the seat ever comes available in F1 because, the drivers haven't been changing.
We'll see.
Yeah. So hopefully, might be driving for Haas at some point. We think he really does have potential to do it.
Yes, I agree, especially against his illustrious teammate, Antonelli.
So we'll see how that goes on in F2.
Haas. We've been very impressed with them over the course of the last few races, haven't we?
We have been very impressed. The very big surprise package we've had so far this season, they've come from nowhere, really. At the beginning of the season, we thought they'd be bottom, and they're fighting for points.
We thought they would carry on with being at the back and everything, but no, I would say they've sort of overtaken Williams, and they're definitely better than Sauber. So they've progressed significantly.
Which is a surprise from last season where they were nowhere, were they, really? Williams were progressing. No, Williams seemed to have taken a step back, but Haas seemed to have really capitalised on the downfalls of the other teams and, moved to the upper back of the grid. The three teams at the back, they've kind of gone to the upper end, just outside the midfield. So
they seem to have solved their degradation, and that seems to have propelled them up the grid. Mm-hmm. P10 today, so a good point.
Very good, a valuable point.
We'll see whether they continue this or whether they do the Haas thing and drop off as the season progresses.
Hopefully not. So Max Verstappen, again, ran away with the race, never really challenged, apart from Norris was in front of him for about 3 laps, 2 or 3 laps, or whatever it was, and we were like, well, hey, Norris in front, oh my God, we have something to go with, and then it all went, and then he pulled away about 2 seconds in about a lap. So that was the best thing we've got from a fight.
I think that was the highlight of the race, wasn't it?
It was. And that's pretty much about it, really. Max just flew away with it, won it. Red Bull 1-2, second week in a row. It looks like the trend is going to continue.
I mean, the car looks like it can pull a 1 second gap in a lap.
Yeah.
It doesn't look back after that.
I think, as we said, didn't we, the stability of the car in those fast corners, those close to the wall corners, sector 1, it was just unbelievable. It was on rails, wasn't it?
The car, when you go on an onboard for Max, there's very little input into that wheel. There's no seesawing. It looks an on-rails car.
It just looks unbelievable, doesn't it? Yeah. And we're still trying to work out how anyone's going to beat it this season.
It's going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult, but no, hopefully they do.
We'll see. Last week we made predictions for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and now we're going to have a review and see if we were horribly wrong or horribly right.
Well, if you remember from last week, so we've actually just gone through it, haven't we? We're trying to remember what it was, but yours was Max, Perez, Sainz. Obviously, Sainz not being there, so didn't get that. So you got 2 points.
I got 2 points.
So I mean, predictable, but well done. We're not going to mention my points because I got none. Because mine was Perez, Verstappen, Russell.
Amateur.
That was horrific predicting from me. Don't take any tips from me from gambling tips.
I won't.
No, don't. So that's our predictions. So next week, a week after, shall I say, 2 weeks' time in Albert Park, who are you putting on your front 3?
It's pretty obvious who I'm putting first. I think I'll put him first for the next 22 races. I'm not going to lose many points.
No, you're not.
So yes, I'll be boring and go for Max. Really? Yes, and you know what? Perez has been in a good form, so I'm going to go Perez again.
So this is going to be won by third place. Whoever gets the best, third place. That is who it's going to be.
Yeah. It is the race for third place. Did you realise that?
Yeah, it literally is.
And I will go with Lando Norris.
Oh, I was going to go for McLaren. You took my thing. All right, okay. Okay, so my top 3, I'm going to put Max, Perez, like you. But my third place, I'm going to put Piastri. I was going to take Lando, but I'm going to take Piastri now. So
it'd be good to see him on the podium.
Yeah, I hope he does. That'd be good. I haven't seen Aussie on the podium in Australia for a while. So we'll see you in a couple. Well, we won't see you in a couple of weeks, but Formula One will see you in a couple of weeks in Albert Park, Australia. We're looking forward to the race. Hopefully, it's not as much of a bore fest as we've seen in the Middle East. So, fingers crossed.
It can't get worse.
It can only get better.
Yes.
And fingers crossed, there's a bit of a fight at the front. But nice. It would be nice. But Ben, I'll let you do the honours because, this is your part, so go on, take it away.
Please like, comment and subscribe and stay tuned for more content.
Very smooth.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
No, I was impressed with that.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.